Look at the cup.
Good morning, everybody. My name's Winnie. Welcome to my mummy's YouTube channel. Yeah!
Look at her little face. Who's that with? We do lots of vlogging.
She's looking at herself. You the montage.
Train just left this town while I'm slowly heading back to my apartment. I'm not asking for your thoughts, I'm just thinking out loud.
It's been so long. I feel like I'm a rookie YouTuber again.
You are. Starting from the beginning.
Good morning, guys. Have I got me to fix my teeth? Don't want to start my first vlog back like that. I keep wanting to say good morning and welcome to Vlogmas Day 1. I'm getting festive already, look at me.
Wintmas.
Pumpkin mug. It's September, we're allowed to talk about it now, not in August, but in September.
We've just come out of the biggest heat wave of the year.
I know, but now it is literally going to be autumn. Very excited. I did start watching people's old Vlogmas videos in August again. I do that every single year. Anyway, I don't know why I started talking about that of all things. Hello guys. I haven't filmed for about 2 months and, well, except my birth story, but I haven't vlogged for about 2 months. Winnie is now 9 weeks old today. Do you think that's crazy that it was 9 weeks ago that we were in the hospital with baby Win? Actually, no, not.
Feels like it was yesterday, but it also feels like it was a million years ago.
Yeah, like I was saying to Niall, I feel like I've got so much to catch up with you on before we get into the vlog, because it's just been so long since I vlogged and I want to kind of update you on like the newborn. Do you know what, she's technically, well, some places they say they're a newborn until 12 weeks, but some places they say 8. So she's, you can also probably hear a white noise in the back, by the way. She's having a nap. Let me just show you quick. Well, look at her in her burrito. I remember now, she was literally like, only took up that much space in there.
Yeah.
You think it's gonna go in her burrito?
Little burrito.
Oh, this is so cute. Just want to smush her head.
Got a big head, hasn't she?
Yeah, she gets that from you, didn't she?
I've got my big bowling ball head.
But yeah, some places they say newborns are only newborns for 12 weeks. And some say 8-ish.
No,
I don't even know if she's a newborn
for
anymore.
2 years.
I know, I don't want it to get big. I feel like she's at my favourite stage right now. She started giggling. She chats to me in her own language.
She goes.
She goes. She sounds like a little pterodactyl, doesn't she? I feel like we've got so much to tell you about. I wanted you to kind of talk about your birth POV as well, because people asked in the birth story, can Niall share his point of view?
What now?
Not the whole birth story, because that was a long video and we don't need 53 minutes of Niall talking about the birth as well, like me.
It was a very interesting POV.
How did you find the birth?
I saw things I thought I would never see.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what?
I have visions and images in my brain that I'll never forget. Like the image of my baby daughter's head popping out my wife's vagina. Literally popping out.
Some people don't like going down that end, but I guess we didn't really have a choice anyway because I was in the pool.
No, Meggan didn't give anyone a choice. As soon as you stepped foot in the room, you didn't have a choice. You want me to talk about it now?
Just a little tiny summary.
You're 4 minutes in and you want me to give a big explanation of my birth story.
But how did you find the birth? Was it what you expected?
Kind of, yeah. Super nervous leading up to it, but you just think to yourself, like, you're anxious, but unless you let anxiety kind of take over your mind, like if you can sort of quell the nerves a bit, you can say, oh, it's going to be okay because people do this every day. Obviously, I'm just worried about your well-being and the baby coming.
Well, I was really lucky with my birth too. Some people's births are very traumatic. So
yeah,
that is why people get nervous.
Well, yeah, like, with the benefit of hindsight. Well, no, I mean, looking back on it, it was amazing, and it.
After it, I was like, I can't do it again, but now I feel like I've forgotten the pain.
Yeah, it was about a week after you were like, yeah, I'd do it again.
Yeah, but
pretty sure.
I'd like to do it again like that, but I do feel like some births are not like that.
Yeah, this is the thing, you just never know, and that's where all the anxiety and nerves come from. But I think like the experience was amazing, and it's obviously something I'll never forget. Did
you think that I'd be one of those people? Because I think some people go one way or another with their birth partner, where they either just scream at them and don't want them there, or they like lean on them, and I proper leaned on you, didn't I?
Yeah, which was nice, because as a man as well, you feel quite helpless.
Well, yeah, actually you're not physically doing it, are you?
Yeah, and the other thing is, you have the two midwives that are delivering the baby, and to be fair, Faye was kind of taking over a little bit, and I was starting to feel like, oh, like, do I just feel like look like an idiot on the side?
No.
And you lose your confidence a little bit, because they're so well practiced at it, and they're so good at saying the right things in the right moments, and being like, you're doing so well, and then I was kind of, yeah, you're doing really well, like, kind of, you know what I mean? Sort of, yeah, exactly. But then as you kind of got more and more like deep into the labour and closer to giving birth, you kind of lent. Yeah, I mean, she was just amazing through the whole thing, but I felt like you lent on me a little bit more towards the end.
Well, you've got that, like, from you I felt that sort of familiarity and love. Yeah. And then from the midwives I had that sense of security and safety, because I knew that they were qualified.
Yeah, no,
so
I mean,
it was a really good mix. And then I had my mum on the side snapping pics.
Yeah, your mum tried to come and like soothe you at one point, and you were like, no, go away, mum, I want Niall or I want Faye.
I feel bad about that. I don't even remember.
No, you don't need
to
feel bad. You definitely don't need to feel bad. But it kind of made me feel a little bit better as well.
But some people are like that with their actual birth partner. It just depends, I think, on how you feel in the moment.
I mean, if you were like that, I wouldn't have taken it personally.
Get away! What I wanted to share, let me bring you here. I'm not going to blab on too long, because I actually want to make this into just a normal vlog. But I just feel like I have 9 weeks of talking to talk to you about, and I don't know how to do that quickly.
First 5-hour vlog.
I was saying tonight, it just feels like a whirlwind. I can't even remember week on week, because obviously we're 9 weeks post, well, we're not 9 weeks postpartum. I'm 9 weeks postpartum now, and so life has sort of settled a little bit, hasn't it? Because for quite a few weeks it was just like a huge bubble of just sitting on the sofa. I watched so much Married at First Sight Australia.
Oh, yeah.
I watched 3 seasons, and I watched the whole of Gossip Girl again. Yeah. And that's 6 seasons of 20 episodes per one.
Describe it as definitely as a bubble.
Yes, it was a massive bubble. Do you know what I was thinking though? When that bubble started to like fade away, that was quite weird. And like when you dip out of the bubble and see life is just going on as normal, and I said this on my TikTok, because she was a summer baby, I feel like everyone was doing so much and like going to festivals, going on holiday and just living life. And I found when I like dipped out of the bubble, and I almost didn't want to go and look on social media or what people were up to, because it made me feel like we were kind of stopped, and the world was like really fast beyond the bubble in a way.
Yeah, but at the same time I didn't really want to do much.
No, I know, that's what I mean, but it was really weird when you dipped out, because you almost forgot that there was life outside of your house.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Life outside of watching Married at First Sight on the sofa.
That was nice though. It would have been like, obviously in reality you can't stay in that bubble forever, but it was quite nice. You know, you had such a big build up to a birth, and then it kind of felt, it was a little bit of a celebratory period, isn't it? Because you're having family around. I mean, it's tiring as well having so much family coming around.
I found, because I wanted to talk a bit about all the postpartum symptoms I had as well, because now that's what I was trying to say, is now I'm like 9 weeks postpartum. A lot has sort of calmed down and settled, even like all the symptoms I had, but I don't want it to seem like nothing happened in that way either.
Yeah, no, it's definitely difficult moments, and from my point of view, I was just wanted to make sure that like you were okay, because a lot of people say people forget about the mums a little bit after, and it's all about the baby. But I think everyone was quite mindful of you, especially like you had your mum around a lot.
Yeah, so my mum came around to help a lot, which was so nice, and she kind of lived here on and off, didn't she?
Yeah, there was a point where we were just like, she's great, like she could just move in.
Yeah, we'll get her a little house down in the garden.
Yeah, great, yeah.
One thing I found postpartum, which I didn't really anticipate, and there was a lot of things I didn't anticipate, because I think I was quite prepared for the birth side because I did so much research, and like I did my hypnobirthing, and I feel like I just spent the whole pregnancy sort of trying as much as I could to prepare for the birth. In a way, obviously you never know how it's going to go.
You were very well prepared, I think. I felt very well prepared for the birth.
You read your book too, didn't you?
Yeah, definitely. I think, I don't know, each to their own, but I think preparation is quite good.
Even if you feel like nervous to look into birth when you're pregnant, I think it's actually will help, because you'll be knowledgeable of the different things that can or can't happen.
And you were like, I feel like I need a poo. Even I knew that. I knew that. I was. That
was the pushing phase started.
Yeah, and I was like, oh yeah, she's getting to the end, like push phase. Even I knew that. So you know.
Two things I spoke about on TikTok, which I wanted to share on here as well, was visitors. I thought I was going to be completely fine, and I was fine with lots of visitors, but we had so many in the first 4 days.
No, 2 weeks.
No, but particularly the first 4 days.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like we were so excited to just bring her home though, so we were kind of running on adrenaline and no sleep, because we weren't really getting any sleep at that point. The first 2 weeks of sleep was just not really there. Yeah. That was before I started expressing as well, which helps now because we kind of share the load a bit in the night. But I didn't realise how I'd feel when people would pass her about and cuddle her. Yeah. And like after a while, if someone was cuddling her for quite a long time, I'd miss her, but I didn't know how to ask for her back, because I didn't want it to sound like I was being possessive. Yeah. But I also just, particularly at the very beginning, I mean, I think I still find it now. If someone cuddles her for like an hour, I'm like, I need her back. Yeah. So that was one thing I found, and also the exhaustion. I've almost forgotten now. Yeah. I mean, we're still kind of adapted to this slightly more tired feel, haven't we, day to day, because you just don't sleep the same, where it's a little bit more broken. And I think Winnie's quite a good sleeper now, though.
Yeah, last night wasn't so good, but the night before that she slept through till 6, didn't she? So.
Yeah, it just varies, but obviously in those first few weeks they have to wake up quite often, and they're kind of putting back on their birth weight as well. It's really important. And I mean, babies wake up in the night anyway, but I mean, it was literally like, there was some cluster feed nights where she was up like every half hour. I felt like I didn't sleep at all a few nights. And that was hard. Yeah, that's what I mean. I feel like I've forgotten so many of these things that happened, because it feels so long ago now. But yeah, the exhaustion, the pre-bedtime anxiety I had really hard, didn't I? Where I was like, it'd hit about 9 o'clock and I'd get so emotional because I was so tired. And like, you know, like when you're so tired and you're so excited to have a really good night's sleep, you're like, oh, I can't wait to get to bed and just sleep, but that doesn't happen. So you're going to bed exhausted and just being like, what kind of night is this going to be? Is she going to be up all night? Is she going to, you know, what's it going to be like? And I know I'm not going to have like an amazing sleep again. And that exhaustion makes you so emotional. So I found that was one of the hardest things. The bleeding, I didn't know that you bleed for that long. So I think I bled for 4 weeks, but I think some people actually bleed longer or less. It just depends on like your birth and your body. So I didn't realise that. I also didn't realise that you'd get like contraction pains after birth. Do you remember? Particularly in the evenings I had it, where it felt like you had contractions again, and it was your uterus shrinking back down, which I thought was crazy. What else did I have? Hot sweats, still got them. I wake up feeling like I'm in a pool.
Pain when you went for a week.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. This stitches I think made that worse, I'm pretty sure, if you have stitches. But the stinging, that was really savage. That's my little postpartum Okay, I feel like there was other things, but I can't really think off the top of my head.
Yeah. Hey. Big smiles.
Oh, you're talking. You're talking.
Hello. Hiya.
Ooh.
Hiya.
Oh.
She looks like Bambi when she smiles.
Looks like a little angel. You've got big chubby cheeks, haven't you? Look at those chubbers. Who's that on your phone?
I was reading up about Strictly.
Oh, you're obsessed.
Strictly starts on Saturday.
Me and Meggan have a pact.
What is it?
I'll watch Strictly if you watch Arsenal.
I have actually been watching your football.
Pinky promise, come on. Winnie likes watching Arsenal.
Only if you watch Bake Off, Strictly and Married at First Sight UK. You actually will, you like them.
I like 2 out of those 3.
They're all starting within 5 days of each other. It's
I like Bake Off.
awesome.
It's the best time ever this time of year, Win.
I love how heavily she breathes. Strictly. Ooh. Oh, bless you. Bless you.
Oh. You got a full belly, haven't you, with a mummy's boobie?
Right, Preston. How do babies smell good though? I thought it was from the womb, but by now that would have worn off, surely.
I was 8 years old, my first little half brother was born, and I thought he smelled. Everyone was going, "Oh, he smells so nice," and I smelled. It smelled weird.
Yeah, I think I smelled the
an
baby
adult
when
thing.
I was little and I didn't get it, but maybe it's an adult thing. Promise we won't. This is not just going to become a baby channel. It's just life at the moment, isn't it? When we feed all the time, and we cuddle all the time, and we sniff you all the time, and then when you nap, we do stuff. Right, I am going to make a smoothie bowl that I made the other day, and it was so nice. So I thought we could make it together. But Niall's just gone upstairs to... Can you hear Winnie laughing? These things drive me mad, by the way. They're so complicated. I'm just gonna put Winnie in this sling because Niall's gone upstairs to shave and shower because he's filming something for his very exciting little announcement. Me and Win are gonna make a smoothie bowl. But this, hang on, I'm just gonna finish doing this because I can't actually chat and remember how to do this at the same time. And Bissy's also trying to get the end of this down here. Right, one leg in. You go like that, good girl. One leg in there. And then... Oh, I swear people make this look so easy online and it's just not. But it is really cozy. Okay. There we go. You can have a little nap on me while we make a smoothie, can't you? And then... I need a mirror to do this properly. Oh, sorry, baby. Don't worry. I'll get comfy in a second. Also, I just put Married at First Sight on the TV and it's on the Sky Crime channel. Or maybe it's something else actually. This does not look like Married at First Sight. Okay, right, we're nearly in, baby. Oh, look at it. Oh, I just love, this is so handy around the house, this thing. Niall was away for 2 weeks shooting this really exciting thing he's been working on, which I think he's going to tell you about in a bit. But while he was away, me and Win were just here by ourselves. So we did a lot of this, didn't we? So that I could get some things done. Didn't we? I also just wanted to say as well, I was quite nervous, right, coming back to film again. Well, I was kind of nervous, but I was just quite nervous how I was gonna feel, and also just, I don't know, I feel like motherhood is a very sensitive subject online and everyone has different views as to how you should parent and how you should do everything as a mum. And yeah, I was just a little bit nervous about that, to be honest. And also I don't want to be insensitive to anyone's situation because I'm obviously just sharing my experience so far, and you know, everyone's experience is completely different and everyone's baby is completely different, and I just want to make sure I'm not insensitive in anything that I discuss, and it's always just me sharing my situation. But she looks like a little bush baby. But yeah, also there is a lot of mum shaming and judgment online as to like what you choose to do, so I was a little bit nervous about that, but hopefully we'll be all right. Otherwise, I don't know, maybe we won't share. I'm kind of just gonna learn what I should share and what I shouldn't as a mum, and you know, just how in detail to go into what I'm doing as a mum, and just see how it goes. And you know, if I need to just rein it in, then I will. But at the moment, I'm just doing what I feel in my heart whilst I'm filming. I'm excited as well that we're back vlogging now in like the best season, because obviously autumn is basically here. And then it'll be Christmas, and I just feel like September to December is my favourite time to film, because it's cozy, there's loads of like festive things going on. We're gonna start some traditions with baby Win. I'm so excited. Are you, baby? You're not really gonna understand that much this year, but we'll still start the traditions. Next year, you'll understand a bit more. So what I'm gonna do is basically my favourite smoothie into a bowl and put a few things on top. But I did this the other day and it tasted so nice. And I find at the moment I'm extra hungry most of the time because I'm breastfeeding, and just, you know, you exert a lot more energy. And so I'm having like a lot of things like smoothies and bits of high energy snacks in between my meals. And this as a bowl feels a little bit more like food versus a drink when it's in smoothie form, because it's a bit thicker. Doing frozen berries. It's a very purple one, this one too, so it looks really nice. Frozen berries, we've got some chocolate protein, we're gonna do some milk, peanut butter, and then I'm gonna put some coconut, chia seeds and strawberries on top, I think. So, should we get making, little one? I can't do it, they're cute. Okay, smoothie bowl is ready. I also actually added some pomegranates on top because I found them in the fridge, but yeah, it's just a really nice snack full of goodness. Looks very, very aesthetic. I will leave my recipe in the description box if you want to have a go at it, because it is so yummy as well. Right, I finally got myself out of my pajamas. Took me until 2 o'clock today, but that's just how it is now. I have come up to the nursery to have a little organise. Have actually managed somehow to keep this still pretty organised. So I did this with you when I was pregnant. I mean, it's a little bit messy than it was, but I'm determined to try and keep the folding situation going, because I don't know, I just feel like it looks nice. It does actually help Niall, he said, when it's dark and he needs to grab something quickly if she has like a punami or something in the night. So I'm gonna fold up all of her washing and get it all nice in there. But also I just had this delivery from Next, so I did do a little bit of shopping for their seasonal bits. Every year I am so obsessed with Next during like the autumn Christmas phase, because they have so many nice things. So half of it is here, the other couple bits came in a separate package, but I just thought we would have a little look together. Look, am I early for autumn? I know some people roll their eyes at people that talk about like the autumn phase too early, but I feel like September's fine, because also once Halloween's over, I just think that pumpkins go a bit out of date and you've kind of got to start being festive then in November. Or is that too early too? I don't know. But we're gonna get these out so that we get as much use of the pumpkin themed things for as long as we can. So I got myself a doormat. I also got this gorgeous Christmassy, hang on, throw. I feel like it looks quite retro, and you can kind of just festive up your normal bedding with this. You don't have to kind of go for a Christmas bedding. It's really snuggly, so I am definitely going to get that out in November. Not yet. And then the other bits came a couple of days earlier. So I found some cute baby things. Little pumpkin slippers for Win. I'm gonna be that mum, aren't I? And then obviously a little pumpkin suit, and it's got a matching hat. I can't wait to see her in that. I feel it's just gonna look adorable. Get that wind out, get that wind out, get that wind out, get that wind out, get that wind out. You smiling? Are you gonna smile? Me and Win have just come down into the downstairs bedroom to have a little feed, haven't we? And she's a little bit grumpy now because I think she's got some wind in your belly, don't you? One thing that I didn't fully grasp until I actually became a mum was being okay with how unpredictable every day is. And obviously, you smiling, you're so cute. Depending on what kind of day Winnie's having will depend on like what we can do in the day if we have things we need to do, because if she's having a very grumpy and fussy day, then we can't do much except, you know, make sure she's okay. And then when she's having a more sort of happy and content napping lots day, then we can do more. I didn't really grasp how that would be with when I needed to get back doing things that weren't just looking after her, and you know, I wanted to get some work done again, because some days you just can't do anything. That was something that we learned, didn't we? And we're still learning. Did a video actually while I was pregnant talking about a lot about how I really measured my day's sort of success on how productive I was, how much I got done on my to-do list, and we just don't do that anymore, do we? Because we can't. And I'm really glad that I worked through that during my pregnancy and kind of stopped doing that. It's just very, very unpredictable now, isn't it? But it's fine because we've got you, and that's the best thing. Hi. Hello. Basil has very much become my little gym buddy. Past couple of weeks since I've started working out a bit again. He loves it down here. Also, do you know what? I get so many comments on Instagram whenever people don't see one of the pets for a while. They think we've gotten rid of them. I would never get rid of any of my pets. I know Bluebell is so often in pictures because she is just attached to me by the hip. She always has been, whereas Basil is a free spirit and so is Biscuit. But it does not mean that we will ever get rid of them or don't love them. And they are always here. They just kind of do their own thing. Well, they're boys. But it made me sad. This morning I read this comment on my Instagram. It was like, do you still have your other dog? I was like, yes, of course I still have Basil. Anyway, he is loving coming down here with me in the gym to do a little workout. He gets so excited. But anyway, we're down in the gym to do a little session, but just before we get into it, I wanted to show you these brand new bluey leggings, which are just about to drop. I think it will be next week. These are actually the cloudy grey shade that we did last year, but in our new revamped style that we did this year in our Staples drop. So we've got a few new colours coming out, and this is one of them. These are just my favourite leggings ever, and do you know what? It's so nice to wear these without a bump. Even though these leggings actually were very comfy on my bump, because when we designed this new waistband, we made sure it didn't kind of go on your tummy, you know, like some leggings can sort of squish you, but it still has that compression. So I still wore them a lot with my bump, but it is just nice to wear them just without it now for the first time. But these are dropping, and so are a couple of new colours, but I'll kind of talk to you a little bit more about that probably in the next video just before they do launch. Anyway, on to the workout. I am just about to do a little upper body session. I think I'll talk to you a little bit more in detail about my fitness since birth and just what I've been doing. I kind of started very gradually when I got to it was about 2 days before I hit 6 weeks, and I got the go ahead that I could, very gradually doing sort of very light weights, but mainly on my upper body to start, because I did find the thought of doing like a lunge, after everything that happened down there, and I obviously had internal stitches, I was really nervous to like open my legs wide for quite a long time. So I didn't do much lower body for a while. I've just started introducing it more now. With upper body particularly, I find it super helpful with like my posture and the constant sort of leaning over like this to breastfeed or pump. I'm so achy at the moment. So keeping that area strong, and as well just holding her all the time, keeping my upper body strong has really helped me. I don't know, I think it just really helps my body composition and just my posture. So yeah, I've been focusing a lot on upper, which I am going to do today, and then I'm also going to do a little bit of Stairmaster to start, because although I'm not like doing any intense cardio yet, I do miss my sprints, and I will eventually reintroduce them, but not quite yet. But the Stairmaster just feels kind of like walking upstairs, so that still feels good, and it's just really nice to sweat to start. So I'm going to do that and then some upper, and I will bring you along. It's really cute.
I've got a book. The Good Bites High Protein Meal Prep Manual.
You heard it here first, guys.
Yep.
This is what Niall's been doing the past, I don't even know how many months.
Well, 3 months, which is not long.
Oh, I thought it was longer than that.
No, well, I had about 2 to 3 months to write it, which was a little bit stressful. Meggan was heavily pregnant, and
there was lots of meal testing going on in our house between about the baby moon.
Yeah.
2 weeks after birth.
Yeah, literally. The final deadline was like 2 weeks after Winnie was born. So, yeah, it's been hectic, but it's been a really amazing experience. And I wanted to show it to you guys. We were going to actually make a little recipe.
Oh yeah, we are. That's actually the point.
That's what we're doing. But this is available to pre-order now on Amazon.
Just to say, it'll be linked in the description box.
Yeah.
The pre-order's just gone live the day this video goes live, right?
Yeah, literally the same time, 6 PM, which was a coincidence. And if you order now, the money's not going to go out until it's published,
which is January.
So basically, I need as much support as I can possibly get in the pre-order, and if the book does well, then it will get put in more shops and more shop shelves.
Yeah, we need to get Niall in Sainsbury's. So
yeah,
go on, guys. We need to pre-order.
Tesco's and all the supermarkets.
I'm actually so proud of you though, because I know that was like your big sort of goal, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a big dream.
With the Good Bite.
Yeah, of course. And I'm so proud of what's in the book.
Yeah. So, let me just show a quick close-up of the cover, because I think it's so pretty. And the side. Looks so cool, doesn't it? I love that it says high protein. I just feel like you can't get a book like that anywhere, which is high protein meals, but actually tasty. Nice, not like bodybuilder style food.
It's high protein, but it's like, it's not just like a fitnessy book. It's not just for like people that love lifting really heavy weights. No,
it's all about like batch cooking and making meals.
Yeah, so I feel like if you prep your food well, it's just going to help you out in life and help you live a healthier and happier life. So that's why I wanted to base it on meal prep. And it's easy, and whether you're into the gym or you're on a weight loss journey, or if you're just a mum or dad, Meggan now, and you don't have much time, obviously prepping meals is going to feed the whole family. And
putting them in the freezer.
Yeah, exactly. 80 recipes in it, delicious, easy, low calorie. So we have a mixture of like lower calorie and more sort of slightly higher. Nothing's like super high calories, obviously. And we have nutritional breakdowns and a food tracking barcode on each recipe, which is a really cool feature.
That is really cool.
This book's actually a dummy book. I don't have any pages in there, so that's just for the cover because I needed to shoot a promo.
I think the back's nice. Look at those pictures. So this is the back of the book. These are some of the recipes in there. There's Biscoff truffles there, guys. If you like Biscoff.
Chili beef noodle salad.
That's really nice too, actually.
Yeah, that's
like,
amazing.
If you like Chinese.
Slow cooker beef. You can make tacos, you can make burritos, rice bowls, anything with that one. And then prosciutto wrapped.
You should be so proud. Look, Penguin.
Yeah, it's published by Penguin, which is
So cool.
Crazy. Like they're one of the biggest probably are the biggest publishers. So Michael Joseph also they're part of Penguin, and they do Jamie Oliver. Ever heard of him? Ever heard of Jamie Oliver? So yeah, it was like crazy when I got offered this book deal. So this is basically what the book's going to look like. Obviously it's just been printed out into big pages for us to like keep and have a look at.
Oh, there's me.
Yeah, there's you. So,
that makes me want to eat that. That's just toast.
Yeah, that is part of another recipe. But it's the chapters: breakfast, lunches, sandwiches and salads, perfect pastas, noodles and rice, weeknight feast, favourite takeaways, set and forget, slow cooks, protein puds.
Perfect pastas for me, Han.
Yeah, you like a bit of pasta. So here is a picture of me.
So cool. People who shot this also shot the Shoom cookbook,
which I'm like a bit of a stand for, which is another like little crazy thing about the book. Yeah, that was it was a bit of a pinch myself moment when I got to work.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, because you love curry, don't you?
Let me show them the features. So we're making these preppable breakfast cookies, which can like be used as a snack, which is what Meggan's going to use them for as well.
I might have one in the morning for breakfast too, though.
Basically, you have these barcodes, and it's going to take you to MyFitnessPal when you scan it.
Oh.
And then it comes up preppable breakfast cookies, the good bite.
That's so cool.
And that's the exact macros, so it's just so easy.
If you use MyFitnessPal, that is just a dream.
Bang Bang Salmon Rice Bowl.
That looks so good.
Satay Chicken Rice Box.
That's really nice.
Yeah, I'm so happy. These are ramen noodle jars, so you can basically prep these and then you just need to pour boiling water into them and pour them into a bowl and you have a bowl of ramen for lunch.
It's like pot noodle vibes.
Pretty much, yeah. Creamy peanut noodles.
Oh, that one's so good.
That is so easy to make as well. And yeah, they've all got the barcodes. And chicken Caesar pasta salad, all the Caesar salad lovers.
So good. The thing with this book is, like, I just feel like there's not any books out there like it that are meal prep based, but in like a really yummy way. Yeah. That's high protein as well, which obviously helps with fitness and just in general. They're just really nutritious dishes.
Aioli chicken rice.
So good.
Yeah, that was my aim. Well, that's my aim with any cooking I do, right? I want to sort of bridge that gap between like fitnessy, healthy eating and like delicious foods.
That's your right down then.
And it's all high protein.
I'm so proud of you. But yeah, I will leave the link in the description box, but it's on Amazon now.
Yeah, so go and pre-order it. Oh, and another thing is, if the price drops, you'll always get charged the lowest price that the book's ever been. So if
on the lead up to the launch on January?
Until January, yeah. So if it is popular and lots of people buy it, and
the price will drop,
and then you'll
even though if you've ordered it now at the full price, it will slowly drop before the money comes out. So exciting!
Preppable breakfast cookies. These are literally like 5 ingredients, super simple.
Oh, he's in chef mode. So what is it? Banana, oats, peanut butter, ground cinnamon, and chocolate chips.
Yeah.
And then these go in the air fryer, right?
Oh yeah, that's another thing. So we have loads of air fryer recipes, but I've done alternatives. So anything that can be air fried can also be done in a pan or an oven. I've given alternatives in case someone doesn't have an air fryer. But yeah, lots of air frying recipes because that's super popular at the moment.
Oh, and Winnie's little feet are at the back of the book.
Yeah, I'll show them the smoothie one with us too.
Oh, there's a picture of me in now. They don't want to see that. Guys, look how cute this is. I took Winnie one day to the shoot because it was like a 2-week thing. And they got her little feet in a shot. Yeah. How cute with a burger. One day you'll be able to show her that. Anyway, we're going to pop these in the air fryer. For how long?
They literally take about 6 minutes in the air fryer. They're so quick.
And then we'll freeze a couple for my breakfast. Look at Debbie's a very clever chef, man.
Chef.
Ooh, it smells so nice.
Yeah, it smells like really nice and cinnamony.
So main ingredients, banana and oats, right? So
you get all the natural sweetness from the banana. There's no honey or anything in them. So yeah, I really like this recipe. That's a breakfast one. Works as a snack.
That's a good breakfast on the go, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. They're big and I made them big and hearty enough to be filling, you know. What are you doing?
She's going, I want some.
You can't have that. I'll make you some mashed banana when you're... I think she's like starting to look more like me and more like you at the same time.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Hey guys, what do you think? Does she look like me or does she look like Niall?
Carl's starting to think she looks more and more like me.
Does it?
Yeah.
Lizzie thinks she looks like me though.
But it's, I think her. It's like that look that your that look of your gran. I think.
Oh yeah, she reminds me of my grandma. You said it too, didn't you? I didn't want to say to you because I wondered if I was just seeing.
Yeah, we both said it, didn't we?
But she does this face that my grandma used to do, and it makes me happy. And my grandma's living through you, baby girl.
Yeah, there you go, guys. Go and buy my book. High Protein Meal Prep Manual, available on Amazon for pre-order now.
Right, we're all set up for the evening. So I always make sure we have all the curtains shut and the blinds down and the night lights on really early, because I've actually been doing it since those early newborn days when I got quite anxious in the evenings because it made me feel a bit calmer. But I also just love it, just getting nice and cozy. We've got EastEnders on, and these are my snacks. Oh, look at the way my crunchy and oranges.
Oh yeah, accident was it?
Wynn's having her evening bottle. But my snacks of choice tonight are always crunchy. Some easy peelers, and this I'm also really loving, which is the Grenade protein shake, which they've started selling in the shop by us, and I love it. Why do cats not show their love very much? He's not a fan of the cuddles. He reminds me so much of the cat off Cinderella, who's just so grumpy and sassy. How did you become sassy like Pop? I thought you were going to be a big fluffy teddy bear that wanted to cuddle all the time. And yet again, we have a sass pot on our hands. Good afternoon, everybody. Oh, I don't actually know if I've got a bit of hair on the old armpit at the moment. Do you know what? I had laser done on the lead up to my wedding, but I hadn't quite finished like the whole package or whatever it's called. You know, you have to do it for a certain amount of time for it to actually last. And when I got pregnant, I still hadn't quite finished my, what's it called? When you have like a certain amount of sessions you need to do. The armpits are hairy, but like fluffy hairy. It's weird because I was quite close to the end. They just, I mean, they don't grow up back like they used to anymore. But I do, oh yeah, no, it's really fluffy down there. You can't really see it because it's gone really fine since having it half done and half finished with the laser. But because of that, I forget that I actually need to shave them sometimes. It is a few days later since I've seen you. I'm not gonna lie, I have a bit of brain smush today because I spent most of the day so far just finalising the new Beyond programmes. Now, as much as I love writing them, looking at an Excel spreadsheet for hours and hours on end is just brain numbing. It's actually one thing that I can do quite easily with Winnie though, which is really good because she just lies on me and feeds off me most of the time while I'm on my laptop. So yeah, I was doing that most of the morning, but my mum is now here because she is visiting for the weekend, and we thought that we would go to do our annual HomeSense trip, which I'm so excited for because I haven't been there for ages. I love HomeSense so much, but it's mainly around the seasons. I feel like in summertime it's just, it doesn't hit quite the same, does it? But yeah, we're doing our autumn shop. We're going to take little Win, not that she will have a clue what's going on, I'm sure, but we're going to take her anyway and just have a little browse for some pumpkin things. I'm actually worried that it's all going to be gone, it's all going to be festive now, because they start putting out their autumn stuff in HomeSense in like July. I saw so many people like shopping for autumn at the end of July, and I was like, okay, I love autumn, but that is a little bit early. But I think if you don't do that, sometimes HomeSense does actually just run out of the autumn things and they get the Christmas stuff out. So maybe we'll be shopping for Christmas, but hopefully it will be for autumn. Right, we've made it into HomeSense.
Quite like them.
And we're... What?
Oh, they're nice.
What are they supposed to be? I don't know if they are meant to be Halloween-y.
It could be a very, very large egg cup.
Well,
or it could be a wine glass.
I think it's a plant pot, Mum.
Oh, you could put a plant in it. I think it's wasted on a plant pot.
No, I think that's a nice idea.
Really
it's supposed to look like her hair, look.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a pineapple bun. Anyway,
Very nice.
we've come to the candle section first because both me and Mum want to get some candles. We've got some really, really nice looking ones this year.
Look at that.
Lovely. What is that? This one's really cute.
By the pumpkins.
I actually really want to get this sort of nails done this year.
Ooh.
That one's a bit. See, this is what I was saying, Mum. I feel like you're either into like spooky looking this time of year or like pumpkin orangey autumn looking thing.
I think I'm probably the witch then.
Yeah, you probably are. No, but you would. So in your house, would you rather this?
No.
This type of thing, or would you rather
What a Frankenstein.
this type of thing? Which one are you? Frankenstein or pink pumpkin?
Well, that's quite nice actually, yeah.
It smells like Christmas. Vanilla cupcake. That's really cute.
So cool.
Right, we're browsing the Halloween dog toys now. We're trying to find one for Bluebell because she just tears apart all of her toys. No, that's too small. See, Bluebell likes to hump, so it has to be a similar size to her so she can hump it properly. Oh wait, what's this? A devil. Oh, it's a devil sloth. Oh my god, I feel like we should get her that. That's a good size.
Lulu would like that.
Yeah, she would like that.
She would hump it.
Yeah, she will.
And keep the ears and the clothes.
The ears would go first, then the bow tie,
Then the back.
then the cape.
And then the arms and legs.
Decapitate him. How cute is this? Look. Where's the little tag? It's got the little baby wearing the inflatable pumpkin. Slightly too big for her, sadly, but very cute. Spooky clock. Go on, Mum. Get your house out. Get the tombstone. Crazy woman on the block. Waffle cones filled with pumpkin spice white chocolate.
Ooh,
should we try them?
Nice. Yeah, why not?
Try them on the sofa tonight. We've got a few different ones. That's the Christmas version. Peppermint dark chocolate. Can't help yourself when you're at Home Sense, can you? Right, we'll move along and leave you to it. Guys, look how cute these little baby outfits are. It's a strawberry. Look at the picture on the side, Mum. It's got the hat on. You see on the tag. Oh, little strawberry.
Oh.
I really like the ladybird as well.
Oh, that would be cute.
Really, and the avocado.
Would it go with her
Look at the little pip.
Quite a big pip, actually.
Look at her staring at you.
Yeah. He's a good place. You come here often.
Home Sense.
Yeah. Granny will bring you. We might get some treats.
Yeah.
Pretty outfits.
She's got a strawberry outfit in there. Biscuit! What are you doing? No, he's got Bluey's tail. Hello, Blue. I missed you. We just went to Home Sense. Look at this little blob by here. Oh! You got trampled off. Right, I've just popped on the new Disney film, Elemental. Do you know what? I've heard such bad things about it though. I've been so excited to watch it because I love Pixar Disney films. But apparently it's very boring. But we're giving it a go anyway. Hang on a sec, let me just get you in position so my boob doesn't whap out, because Winnie is a feeder that likes to come on and off quite often, so if I'm feeding in public, we are full on nips out, and I probably should not do that on YouTube. But we're back from Home Sense. Mum has now gone, oh, it's alright, it's still there. Mum has gone to have a client on Zoom, and Niall has gone to the gym, so we're just chilling with a bit of Disney Plus, aren't we, baby? And I thought I would just finish this vlog because I feel like this is going to be a very long one. I've done a lot of chatting and catching up on a lot of different things, so I really want to finish this so I can get it up. But I also wanted to show you a couple of bits that I got from Home Sense. First up, we have this gorgeous pumpkin candle, very large, just how I like them. I like this one as well because I feel like it'll just look really nice in the house, and it kind of smells a little bit festive as well, like Christmassy festive. Two other candles actually as well. They had some really nice ones in. So we got this other pumpkin one, which smells very spicy, and then the other one I got was this little ghost. How cute. This one smells a little bit kind of marshmallowy as well, which is nice. Then a couple of other bits. Got Bluebell this little toy because she loves a good hump. Bluey, Grubb. Look, Mummy got you a new toy. Do you want it? Come here. Come here. Come here. Let's give it a hump if you want. She loves to hump. It's all for you. Big toy. You can bite the devil ears off. Got Basil this little banana, which I thought was hilarious. They had some really cute dog bits in too, actually. And I also found this hot chocolate. Rather lovely. And it says Merry Christmas on it. Way too early for that. Myself some dried mango because I'm absolutely obsessed with it since I was in labour and was obsessed with it in labour. Little pumpkin spice waffle chocolate cone things which looked rather nice. And then I also found this. How cute. It's a little strawberry outfit for when it's got a matching hat, look. Right, sorry guys, we just had to sort ourselves out and hide the nip after that feed and I didn't want to finish the video with a nip out. But anyway, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're all okay, and thank you so much if you came back to watch this video. I know I haven't filmed in so long, but oh, bless you. Oh my god, that was too cute. I am really, really glad to be back. I'm not gonna lie, even though I said at the start of the video it felt completely normal filming again, so cute. I really thought that I was feeling completely normal filming again, and I did when I was with my mum or Niall, but when I was by myself there was moments where it did feel a little bit alien. I think it's just because obviously I know you guys are there when the video goes out, but technically when I'm filming and it is just me and the camera, it does feel a little bit strange. I just need to settle back into it, but I'm sure I will. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are all okay, and I will see you very soon for another video.